After everything that has happened the last year and the amount of game titles that got delayed because of it, we're pretty sure the situation will be the same this year as well. But fortunately for us, we're in luck, because a great amount of long-expected titles will be coming out on PlayStation 5. Welcome to HDPLAY. My name is Ivy, and you're watching Best 5 Upcoming PS5 Games in the second quarter of 2021. If you've been looking for something intense and adrenaline-inducing, the upcoming horror thriller Returnal might be exactly what you're looking for. The story follows Celine, an astronaut who crashed on an alien planet and is immediately thrown into the dangers of the unexplored world around her. The mysterious story will be unraveled throughout the game, and if developers of Housemarque are known for anything, that's a good and addicting story. Returnal, even with an interesting storyline, is still a horror video game with roguelike elements. So of course the developers took the time for battles that the players will indulge in details such as the use of PS5's 3D audio tech that will put the players into the atmosphere of the game, sending chills down their spine, as well as a DualSense controller. We are very excited to finally get our hands on this game, and we, as well as you, will be able to play it on April 30th of this year on PlayStation 5. Of course, there wouldn't be a list of upcoming games we're excited for if we didn't put the 8th installment of the all-time classic Resident Evil called Resident Evil Village. Set a few years after the last game, we once again follow Eric's story, who seemed to have settled down with his wife Mia, ready for a calm life ahead of him, only to be badly surprised when he gets kidnapped and taken to a mysterious castle in a European village. And yeah, that's when the vampire lady comes to action. From what we have seen from a short snippet of the castle most of the game will play out in, the design is both there to enchant us and terrify us. With rooms straight out of a fairy tale next to disemboweled body parts scattered around, mixed feelings are obviously going to be there. But nonetheless, the art and graphics are extremely beautiful and we are very excited to see more. Resident Evil Village will be available on May 7th on all modern platforms. Now, we all know the good old time loop trope that got extremely popular in the modern media ever since Groundhog Day. The upcoming Deathloop uses exactly that trope, but makes it a bit deadlier. Deathloop follows the protagonist Colt, an assassin who is stuck in a time loop, given the task to kill 8 people before midnight, or be brought back to the beginning of the day over and over again. Colt, aka the player, will not forget what happens in previous loops in which he failed, remembering what to do differently and how to change their tactic. The game also features a multiplayer in which the player can alternatively take role of Juliana, an agent tasked to protect the time loop and take out Colt. This is a quite unique system, considering that the player could either play both parts solo or do it with a friend. Deathloop is expected to come out exclusively on PlayStation 5 and Windows on May 21st. From the Swedish developer studio Experiment 101 comes an action open-world RPG called Biomutant. The first thing you, as a player, is given to do is create your own character. You will use, develop, and upgrade throughout the game. Considering the character you make isn't human, but a mammal-like creature, the customizable options are its length, body shape and thickness, fur, fangs, and etc. All that will realistically affect the game, so make sure to customize your character well to be able to easily pass through missions. The game will mostly consist of missions and quests you need to solve, with combat and side-world exploring. Biomutant will be available on May 25th on PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Windows. Another PS5 exclusive on our list is a canonical sequel but a standalone adventure of Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus called Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. The protagonist Ratchet, with the help of his robo-buddy Clank, travel across worlds and multiple realities to stop a villainous emperor from using the catastrophic dimensional collapse caused by a malfunctioning device to fulfill the plan of exterminating organic life in all universes. Even though the sequel will share plenty similarities with the original game, it does introduce a real-time interdimensional travel between planets and different worlds that will be easier to navigate with. Rift Apart will also take full use of PS5's DualSense controller, as well as the 3D audio, making the experience even better while playing it. Ratchet and Clank will be available on June 11th. This was our list of best 5 upcoming PS5 games in the second quarter of 2021. If you have more suggestions for future videos, make sure to leave a comment down below, and we might use your pick for some of our next videos. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're a fan of more videos like this, make sure to check out our upcoming games playlist. My name is Ivy, and I'll see you very soon.